Well, Austin, congratulations, man. Welcome to the Miami Dolphins.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
When did you first learn that you were on the Dolphins' radar?
Probably learned about that I was on the Dolphins' radar and during the combine. Just, it's one of the teams I met with unofficially and officially. And so, we had a couple meetings.
Why do you think they're intrigued by you?
I think the Dolphins are intrigued by me just because of my character, work ethic. I'm a guy that, likes to come in and day out and put the work in. And, I enjoy doing that. And so, I think they really appreciated that part of my personality, and matched with, my skills on the field as well.
All right, Austin, so you know the deal. They're drafting you to be a guy to have Tua's back. They don't want people sacking their quarterback and hitting him time and again and time and again. So how do you come in here taking on that challenge?
I come in there taking on that challenge the same way I always have playing football. I've been, playing tackle and guard my whole life. And, rule number one is keep the quarterback clean. So, I'm real excited to do it in some teal and orange now. Looking forward to it a whole lot and looking forward to keeping Tua clean.
You've been a very durable player during your collegiate career, and I would think that's something you're pretty proud of. How have you managed to stay so durable and healthy?
Nutrition plays a big role. You got to be feeding your body with the right things. Drink protein shakes, make sure I get my fruit and veggies, all the good stuff, and put those extra couple of hours into the rehab room, the training room. Get in the cold tub, getting in the hot tub. Strengthening muscles that feel weak or feel weaker. All that extra stuff. Always has to stay up on top of that.
Is there an NFL offensive lineman you have studied and watched and say, okay, I want to be like that dude?
Yeah. I'm an SC guy. At the end of the day, I watched a lot of great USC tackles my whole life since I've been playing football. From Anthony Munoz to, Tyron Smith, Sam Baker, Pat Harlow. It's a long list of them. Matt Khalil, Ryan Khalil. So definitely watched a lot of those guys.
And I understand your grandfather was an offensive lineman in the NFL for a while.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was.
Ever give you any tips? Did you watch him, study him? What did he tell you?
I don't have the proper tools to actually see him play. He played a little bit back in the day, yeah. But he's given me a lot of great advice in football. A lot of great advice, especially about coming up with a routine and sticking to it, which has allowed me to get to where I am today.
Was football always your first love?
I've always had a love for football. I've always had a love for football. I think the first professional sport I played was basketball. Though. Played basketball pretty much my whole childhood.
So you have skills.
Oh yes, yes I do. Yes I do. You can see me on the court.
All right.
All season.
I think everybody last night also saw the heartwarming story of you and your younger sister. And I guess I wonder, obviously, it was life-saving for her. How was it life-changing for you?
It was life-changing for me, just in the sense that it was unbelievable. It was unbelievable. Everything that's occurred over this last year with me and my family, from, helping Autumn, my younger sister, with a transplant to transitioning into recovery for the football season and then transitioning into preparation for the NFL. And, it's really nice to see it all pay off.
You did that at a time when maybe I would think some folks questioned, the timing of this and how it might affect your football future. But that didn't matter to you, did it?
It didn't matter. It's a tough decision. You definitely have those factors in your mind, talking about it. But, it's something, I just felt it was right. It was the best thing to do for my little sister. And, I had confidence in my coaching staff and my training staff, to help me recover and do what I wanted to do, which was come back and play right away. So luckily I was able to do all that and, make the decision.
And you wanted to share that story with the world. What do you think you gained by that, you and your family, by letting everybody know this is who I am and what we as a family have gone through.
Yeah, I think the biggest gain we take from that is just that we're not the only people on this planet that, you know, have a sibling who has diamond black fan anemia. You know, it's a disease that, you know, starts and showing up with a lot of kids, you know, a lot of young children. And I feel like being able to show the world that could help cause some awareness to it, to the disease, and also kind of shed some light and some hope to those families who are going through what we've gone through and what we are going through. I still get a lot of text messages from families who are going through transplants and who have had transplants. And, you know, it's just amazing to be able to shed a light on it. You know, that's something that's not really talked about much.
So you're a West Coast guy, but you grew up in Phoenix. I know it's hot out there, Austin. I've been out there a few times, but I have to tell you, bro, this is a different kind of heat here in South Florida. You've heard that, I'm sure.
That's what I hear. That's what I hear. I'll have to let you know how I feel when I get there. But trust me, I've heard about the Florida warm, the Florida heat.
But no doubt you'll adapt. Well, listen, congratulations again on becoming part of the Dolphins. And before I let you go, this whole strange new normal that we're in right now, how has it affected your preparation mentally and physically to try to take the next step forward? And with all the uncertainty about how and or if things will get back to normal, how does that affect you right now?
I have trust and faith that things will get back to normal. You know, everyone's working their best to, you know, try to weed this thing out. You know, that's why you have people staying home, staying safe, wearing masks. And I think over time, if we continue to do the things that, you know, we're trying to do to stay safe, I think we'll be okay. And, you know, it might just be a weird time period for us, but sometimes it's needed.
Do you have any nicknames growing up?
Yeah, my nickname growing up was Debo.
Why?
Have you ever seen the movie Friday?
Yeah.
You know, Debo in the movie is a neighborhood bully.
Right.
And my mom said, I guess I used to bully like my cousins and other people. I used to take their like little bottles and try to drink everybody's bottle.
Why would you do that?
I don't know, man. Just, I guess I was hungry or something.
just being mischievous, huh?
Right.
Yeah. Well, being if you're a bully on the field, I think the Dolphins will be happy about that. So.
I'm sure they will. I'm sure they will, and I am.
There you go. Listen, man, good to talk to you virtually. Looking forward to meeting you face to face, and best of luck to you as you launch into an exciting phase of your life.
Thank you.
All right, Austin. Be good, my friend.